Yo, it's your boy Zay. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we're going to be talking about don't self sabotage your future. A lot of us overthink a lot of shit to the point where we self sabotage our future. We be overthinking things to the max where we be dictating our own movements. We be thinking like, well, I want to do this, but I want to do this. Well, if I do this, I'm not going to have the resources. Well, I don't have the time. I'm going to say this. In order for you to change your behavior, you have to change your belief. I never forget when I was in college, right? My professor told me your mind is a setting. However you wake up, however you live your life, whatever car you drive, it's because of you. So if your mind is a setting, right? That means you can bend your own reality. That means you can change your own world. But some of us, we be stuck in this complacent mindset where we reminisce about the past so much, about our past mistakes, about the past trauma. It damn near dictates our own future. It damn near dictates the present moment. Because in order for you to operate in your future, you have to operate in this present moment. Because understand, when you wake up, you woke up and there's another opportunity to achieve. There's another blessing to receive, right? But tomorrow is not even a guarantee. So you got to live out today like it's your last day, because you can do any and everything for today, right? And you have this concept about tomorrow, but God forbid this. What if God won't allow you to wake up to see tomorrow? But we be so fixated about the future. We be so fixated about the past. I had looked this up, right? I had looked up the population of like the world and how many people die a day. Don't you know 166,000 people die every single day? So if 166,000 people die every single day, and this is in 2024, why are we living for other people? Why are we worried about our past mistakes and the past people that hurt us? Why are we worried about the things that like we place value on that does not have no significance in the present moment? So let that sink in. 166,000 people die a day. When are you gonna start living for you? So when are you going to start living for you? Some of us, what I've noticed and what I have encountered and experienced, some of us be scared to heal because we afraid of letting go of this identity that we done latched ourselves onto, that hurt, that past trauma. We done made this past trauma, this past hurt into a whole identity. We tell stories about it to other people, right? But what if you healed and you became a better version of yourself and you created a new identity? But some of us be scared to walk in this new identity because we are worried if we cannot meet the demand of it. See, this new version of yourself, right? That's wanted to reveal itself, that's wanted to come out of you, it demands something from you. It demands discipline. It demands consistency. It demands self-awareness. It demands maybe showing self-love and showing self-appreciation and standing on fucking business and not tolerating no bullshit. Sometimes the things that we want in life demand certain things of us. But how can we meet the demand if we can't even supply the things that's in the present moment, which is the movements that we need to make, the decisions that we need to take, the risks that we need to acknowledge? We got to stop overthinking and start being present. Because one thing that I have experienced is we be, well, I've been doubting myself and who I say I am. And some of us, well, people who's watching this probably been going through the same shit. You say this, you say you this, you say you that, right? But when it's time to take action, when it's time to actually perform, you hesitant. So how can you say that you this person but you are hesitant in performing when it's time to perform. It all comes down to, bro, to your belief and what you believe. It all comes down to with preparation. So with every opportunity that comes throughout the day, we got to be prepared. We got to stay ready. Because if we don't stay ready, we'll never get to that place where we can say this is the future and this is what I'm living in, and I've decided to live in this because I was able to let go of the past and not self-sabotage my future. So what are you willing to do? Live for other people or live for yourself? And to end this video on a good note, the universe rewards people who have pure intentions and who puts action behind their prayers. A lot of us, a lot of people that we even see be doing wishful thinking, wishful praying, and then they sit on their ass. How can you pray for so many things, but you don't even show up every day? If you can't show up for the little things, right? If you can't even show up on going to the gym at 7 o'clock in the morning, what makes you think you can show up for your dreams? If you can't even show up on time for work, what makes you think you can show up on time for your business? If you can't even show up on time for your business, what makes you think you can show up in general? It comes down to the little things, right? If you show up at the gym every single day at 7 o'clock in the morning, you can transfer that energy into something else, and you can form discipline with something else. It all comes down to rituals and habits at the end of the day. So in order for you not to self-sabotage your future, you got to get real consistent in where you are now, to the point where everything that you do, it's a consistency, it's a discipline, it's focus. Because the more you focus, the more you're self-aware, the more quickly you'll start to realize everything that you conceive in your mind will happen in due time, because you actually put action behind your prayers and you not bullshitting. Because people who bullshit, people who sit there and pray and wishful thinking, all they do, all they end up as is people who are lost souls. You don't want to be a lost soul. You want to be somebody that actually say what they do and do what they say and get up off their ass and put action behind their prayers. So show up for yourself, because nobody's going to show up for you. Because when you show up for yourself, you respecting yourself, you loving yourself, because you are the most important person on this earth, because your mind is a setting. You watching this video right now, this is your setting. However you living, this is your world. And if you're not comfortable in it, if you don't like it, then go change it. Because right now, and what you do, it all comes down to your actions. It all comes down to what are you willing to do to meet the demand of what you're trying to become in your future.